A 2-1 loss here at Giant Axe against Gainsborough Trinity. Our first loss at home in 9 games.
I thought we played really well. I mean, the game is about how good you are in the 2 boxes, isn't it? We know that. And I thought we had total control first half. We scored a great goal, really fantastic goal. I thought we really hurt them with, our possession down the sides. Thought Sam Bailey put, wonderful balls in the box. We had a chance at the back post with Brownie. And really, other than that, we sort of had a 5-minute wobble, didn't we? We had one where Sam Waller tips it over the box. The corner on 41 minutes, the corner on 46 minutes, you've got to defend corners better. I mean, the second goal, I mean, the first, what I will say is, and you can't, I really struggle where every manager that I've spoke to this season, it is the worst season for officials that I've ever seen. And I know that there'll be referee support, Twitter accounts which call out managers every week, but there's got to be accountability, hasn't there? There's got to be, if something is that clear on a video and something is that obvious. So last week it was obvious that we'd scored against Warrington Rylands. You look at the 2 video angles, the goalkeeper claws it from behind the line. He stood on the line, he falls back and claws it out. So that's a goal. But I've not had a phone call from the officials against Rylands to say, listen, Mark, we got that wrong. And I'd have much more respect for them if they were willing to do that. I've said today, and I've just seen it, Brad Carroll is on the line when he clears the ball. He falls back into the net. But even then, the linesman's 10 yards up the pitch. So, for a crowd of players, so they can see that one that's absolute marginal, but they can't see the one that was clawed out last. And it's the consistency that I find really, really tough to deal with. And 2 handballs for me. I mean, I'll see them again, but the first one, Nozza heads it, and the lad's arm's there. That's a handball. And again, it's so. I feel for the lads today because I think we've played really well. I think we've controlled the majority of the game, and they're 4th. And no disrespect to Neil and his team because that they're obviously 4th for a reason. But is there anything between them and us? Not for me. So it's moments of games, isn't it? It's moments and how good you are in 2 boxes, and that's 2 moments today have cost us points. But it's tough. It's the Northern Premier League. It's tough. Second, I think, on wherever Radcliffe are, they've been at Liversidge and drawn today. We thought we should have won the game. How many chances did we miss on Tuesday night? We missed the chance for 1v1. They go up the other end and score. It's so marginal, and I do feel for the lads today because we've come out of far too many margins. Games like that with nothing. We didn't deserve nothing today. I thought, credit to them. I thought we created better chances. We were better on the ball. We tried to play football, and I didn't think Gainsborough did. But again, not disrespectful. There's ways of playing, and they played very big into a top class number 9. And Clayton Donaldson is a top class number 9, and we really struggled to get a grip of him until we brought Rudy on at half time, and we had to bring him on for his physicality and just to try and manage that threat. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I do not want this team of players to finish in the bottom half of this league because I think they're far too good for that. And we've got to give performances that demonstrate that and show that in the last 3 games. It would be a travesty for me, and there'd be a clear narrative around it, injuries and all that sort of thing. But we've got pretty much everyone back with the exception of Jamel and Pat, Teague. Everyone else is pretty much fit now. So yeah, I just don't want us to not give a good account of ourselves, not get what we deserve. I didn't think we did today.
Going back to the goal, it was Charlie Bailey, a superb strike from the edge of the area. His 2nd goal of the season. He's been unlucky in recent weeks.
He has. He should probably have 10. He could have had 3 at Guiseley. But he's a super player. He didn't actually. Not a lot came off for Charlie today. Other than that, he just lost his radar a little bit at times, and that's why we took him off and put Nico on, gave us a little bit of something different up front. But it's nice to have that competition with Charlie. We've used him as a forward where traditionally he's been used as a 10. He's been used as an auxiliary left wing back at times, done particularly well. So yeah, it's a great finish. That'll probably be goal of the season. Because when I saw the social media for goal of the season, I was thinking, well, we haven't actually scored that many good ones, have we? We've scored a lot of good passages of play which have led to goals, but I didn't remember a screamer from outside the box. And I think Tweeds had one against FC United that hit the post, and Noz's against Belper pretty good. But yes, Charles is probably the best of the season, isn't it? And yeah, I thought that was a platform for us to go on. I thought we actually went on after that goal and created a few more good, decent opportunities. And if we'd have gone in at 2, but yeah, you don't take your chances. And I'm sick of saying it because we've said it loads. What could have been with a 20-25 goal a season striker, but I'm sure everybody's saying that at the moment.
It is now a quick turnaround. We play Bamber Bridge on Easter Monday, 3 p.m. kick-off. It'll be a battle over there at the
Yeah,
St.
absolutely.
Stadium.
Yeah, and what I would say, what a fantastic season, you know, Jamie and his team have had. I think you put probably them, us, and Atherton Coles, who are probably the 3 least resourced teams in this division, and you know, he's done a fabulous job. He's kept a really consistent side, and you know, credit to them, they're going to be in the playoffs, aren't they? I'd have thought. Our job is to go and play our part in a derby, and we've still got aspirations to be top 10 at least in this division. We've made it a bit trickier today, but 3 games to go. What can we get? You know, we want to finish as strongly as we can, and attention turns to next year, doesn't it? You know, I've got some meetings with the club. I've got to start speaking to lads, obviously, about where we are. But I know the lads feel like we've had a rough deal this season from some of the situations we've been in, injuries and availability and bits and pieces. So I know that they've got the bit between the teeth for the end of this season, and hopefully we can maintain as much of this squad as we can and sprinkle in a little bit of extra in the areas that we need, and I'll have those meetings with the club and we'll work out where the club want to go, and we need to make sure that the direction of the club is aligned to, you know, everything that we want to do. So yeah, let's see, interesting couple of weeks coming, I think.
Best of luck on Monday.
Thank you, cheers.
Lancaster!